Dear students, today we would like to see the topic of calculate state model from transfer function. We can obtain the transfer function either from block diagrams, signal flow graphs, or differential equations. Now, the first one, let us see that by using block diagrams, how to find the transfer function. From the transfer function, how to find the state model. The block diagrams are, you can call it as canonical form. Out of these three, most preferred method will be using it as block diagrams. The canonical model or block diagram. Let us assume that this is the block diagram they had given in the problem. This block is gain of the system. 1 by S is the gain of the system, and this feedback element, feedback gain, 10 is the feedback gain. This and this as positive, negative feedback, that is here minus is there. So this can be written as 1 by S divided by 1 plus 1 by S into 10, G divided by 1 plus G into H. This can be written as 1 divided by S plus 10. That means G divided by 1 plus or minus GH is there, means we can represent in the form of block diagrams as like this. If it is a plus or minus, then we need to write it as minus or plus. G, gain of the system, gain of the feed forward path, H is the gain of the feedback path. The next problem is the closed loop transfer function of the system is S plus 2 divided by S plus 5 into S plus 10. Determine the state model in canonical form. In canonical form means the transfer function is given in the problem, then we need to find, by the help of block diagrams, we need to find the state model. To find that, now the given transfer function we can split into like this by using partial fractions. K1 divided by S plus 5 plus K2 divided by S plus 10. Let us assume that this is the G1 and this is the G2. The G1 can be rewritten as like this: 1 plus K1 divided by S plus 5 plus 1 into K2 divided by S plus 10. So this can be rewritten as like this: 1 by S into K1 divided by 1 plus 1 by S into 5. Make a common in the denominator 1 by S. Here also make a common in the denominator 1 by S, so that we will be getting it as this: 1 by S K1 divided by 1 plus 1 by S into 5 plus 1 by S K2 divided by 1 plus 1 by S into 10. This you can assume that G1 plus G2. This entire thing as G1, this entire thing as G2. So this we can represent in the block diagram as this is the input, this is the G1 and this is the G2. For G1 into K1, this is the G1 in series with K1, this is the G2 in series with K2. If you add it, you will be getting it as 5. In this way, we need to represent the output or the transfer function in terms of canonical form. Here, to represent state variable, state model, represent in the form of state model this block diagram, the number of state variables equal to number of poles. Here we are having 2 poles, so we will be getting it as 2 state variables. So to represent that, we know that the representations x of t, d by dt of x of t, we are going to represent it as x dot of t. Integral of x dot of t is nothing but x of t. If this is the x dot of t is nothing but d by dt of x of t. If you integrate this x dot of t, again we will be getting it as x of t. Since integration and differentiation are inverse operators. You can observe here, to represent the state model, this entire thing, here I am going to assume it as x dot of t. Integration of x dot of t is nothing but x1. x1. If this is x1, this x1 is the path for x1 is like, the direction is like this. So phi x1 will be output of feedback block. So into k1, that is k1 into x1, and whereas the bottom integration of x2 dot is nothing but x2. The path is like this. Here will be 10x2 into k2 into x2, y equal to k1 x1 plus k2 x2. So we can represent x1 dot equal to minus phi x1 plus u. What is the value of x1 dot? Phi x1, that u minus phi x1. See here, your plus is there, here minus is there. U minus phi x1, that is minus phi x1 plus u. And x2 dot is nothing but u minus 10x2. U minus 10x2 or minus 10x2 plus u. This is the state equation. The output equation is nothing but the output y equal to, we are going to represent in the form of matrices k1 k2 into x1 x2 plus 0 into matrix u. This is the output equation, this is the state equation. These two equations combinedly can be called as state model. In compact form, we can write it as y equal to cx plus du. Whereas this, if we represent this in the form of matrices, x1 dot x2 dot equal to minus 5 u 0 minus 5 0 0 minus 10 x1 x2 plus 1 1 matrix u. So x dot equal to ax plus bu. One thing, the matrix A is always diagonal matrix whose elements are poles, location of the poles. K1, K2 are residues of poles. Matrix D will be 0 as long as number of poles is not equal to number of zeros. These 3 points are very important. Once again I repeat it. The matrix A is always diagonal matrix whose elements are location of poles. The K1 and K2 are residues of poles. Matrix D will be always 0 as long as poles is not equal to, number of poles is not equal to number of zeros. Yeah. The next problem is the transfer function equal to 1 divided by s plus 2 into s plus 5 into s plus 10. Represent this in the form of partial fractions as k1 divided by s plus 2 plus k2 divided by s plus 5 plus k3 divided by s plus 10. To find state model, we would like to find the matrices A, B, C, D. Matrix A is always diagonal elements. Matrix A is always diagonal elements. So, the location of the elements of the diagonal elements is nothing but location of poles. The location of poles is -2, -5, -10. The matrix B is 1, 1, 1. Matrix C is K1, K2, K3. Matrix D is 0. The next problem is the transfer function of a system is s square plus 10s plus 100 divided by s square plus 5s plus 6. Derive the state model in canonical form. In canonical form means in block diagram. That is, first we need to represent in the form of partial fractions for the given transfer function. So, if you represent that 1 plus 5s plus 94 divided by s plus 2 into s plus 3. By using partial fractions, we can represent it as 1 plus k1 divided by s plus 2 plus k2 divided by s plus 3. This, assume that this is in the form of 1 plus g1 plus g2. So, we can represent the block diagram as like this. To represent in the state model, 1 will be like this. This part can be represented as x1 dot integral of x1 dot equal to x1, and here minus 2x1. Integral of x1 dot equal to x1 into k1 x1, and here integral of x2 dot equal to x2 into k2. So we will be getting it as k2 x2, here k1 x1, here 1 or u. So y equal to k1 x1 plus k2 x2 plus u. We represent in the form of matrices y equal to k1 k2 x1 x2 matrix u matrix 1 matrix u. So state equation x1 dot equal to minus 2x1 plus u, x2 dot equal to minus 3x2 plus u. From these two equations, a equal to minus 2, 0, 0, minus 3, b equal to 1, 1. So these are all the matrices. Matrix C is this, matrix D is this. The transfer function of a system is s plus 5. Next problem is s plus 5 divided by s plus 2 whole square into s plus 8. So represent in the form of partial fractions, k1 divided by s plus 2 plus k2 divided by s plus 2 whole square plus k3 divided by s plus 8. Represent in the form of block diagrams as like this. Here whole square is there. Because of whole square, we can represent it as x2, integration of x2 dot equal to x2 and integration of x1 dot equal to x1, integration of x3 dot equal to x3. Here we are going to take the system gain k1 and here we are going to take the system gain k2. So the output equation will be like this: k2 x1 plus k1 x2 plus k3 x3. In the form of matrices, we can represent it as like this. The matrix D will be 0 as long as number of poles is not equal to number of zeros. So the state equations will be like this. From this we can find the state equations.